All right, everybody, welcome back to another deep dive.
Yeah.
Today, we're taking a look at LinkedIn, but we're not talking about the usual, job hunting and networking stuff.
Right.
This time, we're going to be focusing on LinkedIn as a tool for personal development.
Interesting.
And we're going to be doing it all through the lens of some research done by somebody we've actually had on the show before.
Oh, cool.
Kevin Brake.
I remember Kevin.
Yeah, Kevin's done some really interesting work on LinkedIn over the last few years.
Yeah, he really has. And, I think we can all relate to kind of that love-hate relationship with LinkedIn.
Yeah.
It's like, you should be on there.
Right.
But it can feel like such a chore sometimes.
It really can.
Like, is it just me or is it just kind of like a black hole of time?
Yeah.
Like you get sucked in and then you're just scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. And then you look up and it's like an hour later.
Yeah, an hour later and you're like, wait, what am I even doing here?
Exactly.
But Kevin's research is really interesting because it kind of shows us how we can leverage LinkedIn in a way that actually benefits our personal development.
Right, not just looking for a job.
Yeah.
But actually growing as a person.
Right.
Learning new things.
Exactly.
Building our skills.
It's not just about, getting your next gig.
Right.
It's about becoming a better version of yourself.
Absolutely. And I think that's a really important distinction because so often we think of LinkedIn as just this static online resume.
Yeah.
You put your information up there and then you just kind of wait for someone to reach out to you.
Right.
But Kevin's work is all about how to make LinkedIn this dynamic tool for growth.
I love that.
It's about actively engaging with the platform, building relationships.
Yes.
Sharing your knowledge.
And actually learning from others.
Yes.
It's a two-way street.
Absolutely.
So let's jump into some of the interesting things that Kevin's found in his research.
Yeah, let's do it.
One of the stats that really jumped out at me was people who consistently share industry-specific articles see a 20% jump in profile views.
Wow, that's a significant increase.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's not just about, posting random stuff.
Right.
It's about sharing content that's actually relevant to your field, to your industry.
Yeah. And I think what's really interesting there is the why behind that.
Right.
Like, why does that lead to more profile views?
Yeah.
And I think it's because it positions you as a thought leader. It shows people that you're not just on LinkedIn to find a job.
Right.
You're there to actually engage with your industry.
You're contributing.
You're learning, you're sharing, you're staying up to date on the latest trends.
You're somebody who's passionate about what they do.
Exactly. And that resonates with people. It makes you more than just another profile. It makes you a valuable connection.
It's almost like you're curating content for your network. You're like, hey, I found this really interesting article. I think you guys might find this interesting too.
Exactly. And it's not just about, sharing the link.
Right.
It's about adding your own commentary.
Yeah.
Saying hey, I thought this was really interesting because.
Yeah.
Or this made me think about, this is how I'm applying this to my own work.
I think that's where people fall short a lot of times.
Yeah.
They just got to share the link and then they're like, all right, I'm done.
Exactly. But it's that extra step of adding your own thoughts and insights that really makes you stand out.
And shows that you're not just like a content robot.
Right. You're not just regurgitating information.
Yeah.
You're actually processing it and thinking about it and applying it.
I think we've all fallen into that trap too.
Totally.
Where, we treat LinkedIn like this digital business card holder. You just kind of put your information up there and you're like, all right, hopefully somebody will find me. But Kevin's research is really suggesting it's more like, I don't know, like cultivating a garden.
I love that analogy.
Yeah, you've got to actively tend to nurture those connections.
Water those plants.
Yeah, exactly. You can't just plant the seeds and then walk away.
Exactly.
You got to be present.
Right.
You got to be engaged.
You've got to be cultivating that growth.
And speaking of connections, Kevin found something really surprising about networking.
Okay.
So a lot of people think that, the more connections you have on LinkedIn, the better.
Right. The bigger your network, the better.
Right.
More opportunities, more visibility.
Exactly.
Makes sense on the surface.
Yeah. But Kevin found that that's actually not the case.
Really?
Yeah. So building a network of people.
Oh, okay.
Specifically in your desired field.
Okay.
Even if it's smaller, is far more effective
Interesting.
than just connecting with everyone you know.
So it's about quality over quantity.
Exactly. It's like, if you're trying to break into tech, connecting with a bunch of your friends from high school who are now teachers isn't going to move the needle.
Yeah.
You need to be strategic about who you're connecting with.
So how do you do that?
How do you actually do that?
Yeah, like how do you find those people?
Well, I think it starts with being really clear about what your goals are. You know, what industry do you want to be in?
Right.
What kind of role are you looking for?
Uh-huh.
And then once you have that clarity,
Okay.
you can start to identify people who are already doing what you want to do. And then you can start to reach out to them.
Okay.
And, you know, you don't have to be like super formal about it.
Right.
Just send them a message saying like,
okay,
hey, I really admire your work. I'd love to connect and learn more about what you do.
Yeah. I think people are often afraid to reach out because they feel like they're bothering people.
Right.
But, you know, most people are actually really happy to help.
Especially if you're genuine and you're showing a genuine interest in what they do.
Absolutely. And I think it's also important to remember that networking is a two-way street.
Yes.
You know, it's not just about what you can get from people.
Right.
It's about what you can offer them as well.
Absolutely.
So think about how you can add value to their network. Maybe you have skills or knowledge that they could benefit from. Maybe you have connections that you could introduce them to.
Yeah.
You know, it's all about finding ways to be mutually beneficial.
And that's how you build those really strong relationships
Exactly.
that can help you grow both personally and professionally.
So beyond networking then,
Yeah.
what are some other things that Kevin has uncovered in his research?
Well, one of the things that I found really fascinating was his work on profile pictures.
Oh, interesting.
So, you know, a lot of people think that your profile picture is just about looking professional.
Yeah.
You know, you want to have a nice headshot. You want to look presentable.
Right.
But Kevin found that your profile picture can actually predict your career success.
Wow. How is that possible?
Well, he found that a picture that conveys confidence and competence makes people more likely to engage with you.
Interesting.
It's like that split-second first impression in real life amplified online.
It's like that first impression, but it's like on steroids.
Yeah.
So like no more awkward selfies in front of the bathroom mirror.
Not if you want to maximize your impact.
Okay, got it.
Kevin's work really dives deep into the psychology of LinkedIn. And it's fascinating how small tweaks can have this huge ripple effect.
Right. It's like the butterfly effect.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know, maybe you change your profile picture and then all of a sudden you're getting more profile views.
Right.
You're getting more messages. You're getting more opportunities.
And it all started with that one small change to your profile picture.
It's crazy.
It's
So for anyone listening who's feeling like their LinkedIn game is a bit stale, Kevin's research is like a total game changer.
Absolutely.
And if you're looking for some more resources on crafting a compelling profile and networking effectively, websites like Muse and The Balanced Careers have some great tips and advice.
Awesome. I'll have to check those out.
Yeah.
I think the biggest takeaway here, though, is that LinkedIn is more than just a platform. It's a reflection of your professional journey.
Right.
It's a way to showcase your skills, your experience,
your passion,
your values.
And it's a way to connect with other people who share those same passions and values.
Absolutely.
And I think after hearing all of this from Kevin's research, I'm curious. How do you think Kevin's work could reshape the future of personal and professional development?
Yeah, that's a great question.
Let us know in the comments down below.
What do you think the future of LinkedIn looks like?
Yeah, how is it going to evolve?
How is it going to change the way we think about work and careers? Leave us a comment and let us know your thoughts.
We love hearing from you guys.
Yes, we do.
So that's it for today's deep dive.
Yeah, thanks for listening, everyone.
We'll see you next time.
See you later. Bye. Bye.